we decided to do the Navajo Nation. Mr. Jim has a friend that is a Navajo Indian, correct?
Yes.
That is kind of helping us along. So basically in the next meeting up to World Thinking Day, the girls are going to be working on different parts of the nation. We're going to study a little bit about the code talkers, because that was a really big part of World War II, was the Navajo Indians that did the code talking that sent secrets back and forth during the war, and nobody knew because they were speaking in their native tongue. Another thing the girls are going to study is about the rugs, because their rugs told stories. I don't know if anybody knows anything about Native American culture, but each tribe had their own pattern, and certain patterns meant certain things, so that was the way, and they still, I guess, continue to do that to this day. And the other thing we're going to work on is making a hogan, which is the traditional home of a Navajo Indian. So that's a couple things. We do need girls to sign up for World Thinking Day. They will get a patch. It's $6 per scout, and I think Jim and I are going to figure out how we're going to base this down, because we're going to start using, with our dues coming in, we're going to start using some of that money to kind of spread the cost out a little bit. Part of the money goes to the troop that is putting on World Thinking Day, and the other part goes to SHARE, which is the Girl Scouts version of, it's like their financial aid. That's where all the extra money comes from. If we need financial aid, different programs, they pull the money from SHARE, and it's a contribution that's made every year. So part of it goes there and part of it goes there. I have a list here if you want to take a look at it. I'm going to email everything out tonight. Unfortunately, I didn't catch Jim in time to print everything out at the office, so I'm going to send this out. But we're going to be working on our swaps, and what that means is at World Thinking Day, if you've never gone, each troop is required to provide a little takeaway for each child that comes into World Thinking Day. And what our girls will get an opportunity to do is go around the room and go to the different countries, because each troop is going to be just talking about a different country. So what we're going to do is, Jim and I talked about, we're going to do just a little beads, because one of the things that the Navajos are known for is their beadwork and turquoise. That's like one of their big exports right now is the jewelry. So I said to him, we're just going to go get like silver and turquoise beads, put them on a safety pin, and we gotta swap, because that's what a lot of these swaps are. They're little flags. I mean, it's very simple takeaways, but it's something that the kids can come with. So that's one thing. Okay, a couple other things. Hang on. We've got cookie delivery day. Oh boy. I've got about 900 boxes of cookies coming. Yes. So they're gonna be stored in my garage, but I'm gonna go pick them up because for some reason, I don't know how this is gonna all go down, but I have a 3-minute window to load 900 boxes into my van and get the heck out of the parking lot. They literally give us a 3-minute window to load the car and move along. So I'm gonna go and pick all this stuff up. What I'm gonna ask is that I will send out a sheet, if a couple parents would mind coming over the next day or so, if we could just kind of sort out whose orders what, because each girl has their own individual orders. And then we have our orders for the cookie booths. And for the cookie booths, I ordered 50 boxes per booth. And what we did is we took an average of what was ordered as a troop. And basically, I did a cost analysis and all that kind of good stuff, and we figured out, that's how I purchased all our cookies, based on what we did in pre-sales. So we've got that. Another thing that's coming up, Mount Vernon. I know a couple of us did Mount Vernon last year. Again, our council just kind of quietly put it on the calendar. Up to February 13th, as a troop, we can get into Mount Vernon for free. If this is something you want to do, we had to do it quick because it expires on the 13th of February. I don't know why that's what Mount Vernon has on their website. That as long as we go as a troop, we can get in, and I think adults are at a cost, or lower cost. So I have a membership to Mount Vernon. I'm open to go any day. We could go after school, we could go on a, I know we've got like 2 weekends before this expires. So if you want to talk about it when we're eating, and we can make a decision from there. The other thing I wanted to talk about is, on February 14th, I know it's Valentine's Day, but the National Capital Region is offering the News Museum in downtown Washington, D.C. open to all Scouts, Boy Scout and Girl Scout that day. Is anybody interested in possibly taking that trip with our kids?
I am.
It's a Saturday. Yeah, it's Valentine's Day. It's open from 9 to 4.